Hello student, let us start a new chapter electricity from your physics syllabus. First of all, we should know what is electricity. Electricity, we can say electricity is a form of energy. Also we can say electricity is the presence of charge or flowing of charge. Now we should know what is charge. Charge is the fundamental property of a matter like as mass also the fundamental property. Its symbol is Q. Its SI unit is coulomb, its symbol is C. It is a scalar quantity. There are two types of charge, one is positive charge, another one is negative charge. Like charges will repels to each other and unlike charges will attract to each other. Like as to positive charge will repels, to negative charge also will repel, and one positive and one negative charge will attract to each other. You know about the construction of atom. In the construction of atom, you have seen in the nucleus there is proton numbers and outside the nucleus there is electrons. Now, also you know that the number of electrons and protons are equal and the charge of proton is positive and charge of electron is negative. And the atom is stable as the number of proton and number of electrons are equal. Now, if some way the electrons can be removed from the atom, then the number of protons in the atom will be more compared to electron. And then the atom will be positive charge one. In another way, if any atom gaining electron, then the number of electrons will be more compared to the proton number and then the atom will be negative charge one. Now, the question is there, how electrons are transferring from one atom to another atom. Whether it is by fractional way, that is half portion of the electron, or 1/3 portion electrons are transferring from one atom to another atom. No. It is transferring in quantized form. That is 1 electron or 2 electron or 3 electron. In this way, electrons are transferring from one atom to another atom. That thing can be expressed by an equation, that is Q is equal to NE, where Q is the charge, Q is the charge, N is the integer, and E is the charge of one electron. Also, you know that the charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Now, if there is one question like that in one coulomb of charge, how many electrons are there? Now, using that equation, let us calculate that how many electrons in one coulomb of charge. So, Q is equal to 1 coulomb. And we don't know, an electron charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So N is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, that is approximately it is coming 6 into 10 to the power 18 number. So in one coulomb of charge there is 6 into 10 to the power 18 numbers of electrons are there. Now, in the definition of electricity, it was like that is, it is the presence of charge or flowing of charge. When the charge is at rest, that is only it is the presence, it is not moving, it is not flowing, then the electricity will say the electricity will be static electricity. But when the charges are flowing, then it will be current electricity. So, electricity can be divided into two. One is static electricity. Another one is current electricity. In static electricity, the charge will at rest. Charge at rest, but in current electricity, charge will move. So electricity, it is divided into two: static electricity and current electricity. In your syllabus there is only current electricity, that is charges are moving, but also you should know about the static electricity where the charges are at rest. Like as if you take one plastic and if you rub that plastic with your hair, and that plastic you can check that the plastic, if you close to any pieces of paper, then that plastic will attract the pieces of paper. That is, there is charge. That type of charge, the charges are not moving, it is at the in the plastic. So that type of charges, it is under static electricity. But in the conductor where the charges are moving, that is the electrons are moving, there are lots of free electrons and they are randomly moving. That type of motion, that is that type of where charges in motion will give us the current electricity. So in your syllabus there is only current electricity, so we'll discuss, let us discuss about the current electricity. Current electricity. So in the current electricity we have learned that in the current electricity the charges are in motion. The motion of the charge giving us the current. Okay, the motion of the charge giving us the current. So what is current? Current, its symbol is I. Current is the flow of charge in 1 second. Now if q coulomb of charge is moving in t second, then we can express current I is equal to q by t. Q is the charge and t is the time. Its SI unit, according to scientists, its SI unit is ampere. Ampere, its symbol is A. Also the SI unit of charge is coulomb and time is second. So ampere can be expressed also, that is the SI unit of current can be expressed by coulomb per second. The direction of the current is opposite to the, conventionally the direction of current is, it is just opposite to the flow of charge. It is a scalar quantity. Now the current have the magnitude, also have the direction. Still I am telling that the current is a scalar quantity. Its reason, because about vector you have seen that vector where the any quantity if have magnitude and direction, that it is a vector quantity. So current have magnitude and direction, still it is a scalar quantity. Actually current is not obeying the vector sum rule. For that reason current is a scalar quantity, it is not a vector quantity. Now how we can define the ampere, SI unit of ampere? If 1 coulomb of charge flowing in 1 second, then we can say the current is 1 ampere. There is small unit of current, that is milliampere and microampere. 1 milliampere equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. also 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. So in this way we have seen that what is electricity, what is charge, what is current, and that is the basic thing about the chapter. So for today that's all. In the next video, whatever the left topics one by one I will discuss. Thank you for today.